Yeah, just a chain reaction situation. Some pretty significant contact between these cars.
A couple cars up on the wall.
George Atkinson Jr. It's amazing. You know, when Rod Johnson didn't go, it was about 6 or 7 cars back before.
Here we see Max Dumouriez. Wow, hard impact.
My goodness, he went hard in the wall. And there's Pursley. Now look at all the fluid coming out.
Not sure if Dumouriez had gotten loose by himself or possibly there's a little later shot of that. Right down the front stretch, nowhere to go. Man.
Dumouriez really hit that wall hard.
He did. Not sure again if he...
Well, I think we'll see here momentarily. Man, I'll tell you what, that's a hard leg, and Mikey just got into the back of him enough to turn him around.
Problems in turn 3 and 4. Scott Riggs gets spun around. And that will bring out the caution, and Scott Riggs staying, almost out of trouble. But there, the 22 coming in, Regan Smith.
Ron Hornaday going by. Here comes, ooh, and heavy contact. Mark Gerke nails the wall almost head on coming off the 4th corner. Now he goes down into the inside wall.
He goes sideways, tags Cale Yarbrough. Yarborough's car catches fire, and we've got trouble all over the racetrack here at the exit of turn 4.
At least 4 cars have slammed together. A hard crash for Cale Yarbrough into the outside retaining wall. Alan Kulwicki has damage on his car, as there are cars, at least 5 or 6, scattered all over the big apron of that track coming out of turn number 4. Caution is obviously on the speedway. Let's go back to turn 4.
Side by side, marching off into turn 1.
Sprague with the advantage now. Trouble. Sauter spins around hard into the outside wall. Goes one truck as now Sauter backs his truck into the wall. It's Toby Butler and Jay Sauter getting together coming into turn number 1. Sauter now with driver's side against the outside wall. Toby Butler with a hard hit.
Top of your screen there, his car a little sideways, and then there's contact with David Rudiman, and Labonte's car goes sailing, boom, head on into the concrete, the inside wall.
Well, it's a good thing that safer barrier is on the inside as well, because that was a hard impact.
Yeah, it's great that the tracks looked at that and NASCAR looked at that, you know, and saw that is a trouble
battling
spot.
for the 5th position, and you can see Sifton got up on the inside there just a little bit, upset his car a little bit, and Markham was coming off of there at full speed, clipped him and sent him into the inside retaining wall. The car flipped over. Here we'll see it again. They are really coming off that turn. Get together and rounding him up over the wall and down on his wheels once again.
Horrendous impact.
Starts, and as you move, Cale Connolly into the wall again.
Big
hard
hit.
lick.
Lee Pulliam hitting the 55 machine of Jerry Dawson.
And then behind him, Swaim tried to sneak to the wall.
Boy, that would have been the 2nd week in a row that 18 car turned somebody over.
Well, in the 47th, Santerre last week in Daytona, you know, had a
different
similar
drivers
crash.
in both cars.
What you're talking about, and watch this. Ouch. Car goes out from under him, and he had to go to backup car. Qualified the backup car.
Oncoming traffic. Here's a different angle looking down toward turn 4, and watch Markham's car get the 3-car launched in the air almost over Todd Bodine and over the pit wall.
Jeff Green hit that pit wall just about head on.
On his first NASCAR Busch Series victory.
That's a wild ride right there.
That's scary coming back through all that traffic.
Just you lose the tail when you run side by side. When you're going that fast, side by side, through the corner, the guy at the bottom is just the loser.
And we've already heard drivers say that.
All right, from his roof camera, Benny, this is about as close as you can have.
About as close as you get. Wow. Once again, let's go back. We'll see the 37 car and the 7. That's Joe Buford and Kevin Grubb. And look at Curtis Markham leap over the 00 car of Buckshot, the Cheez-It car.
This is Tony Stewart. Wow. Oh, man, that is a hit. Oh, my gosh.
On board with Tony Raines.
Wow. Oh, he ran over something.
Right there's contact. You do just that little touch and up into him. Now watch the car on the outside get upside down, sliding along there.
You can see the contact between the two that got him sideways.
I got to tell you, that was a severe hit to the outside wall there.
Moffett up the race. Contact is made. Moffett into the wall. Moffett, your championship contender, spins going down the back.
Three drivers. First of all, we see the 23 car smoking. And then Mark Martin comes along, hits the wall, and watches Jeff Gordon comes in here. Watch Jeff Gordon. Wow.
It only took 5 miles. That's Steve Park. Steve Park gets spun around. Oh, back up into the wall he goes.
Wow, that was a tough blow. Hope Steve's okay.
Mike Bliss, the 16 truck. Express Motorsports, you see some fire under the hood.
Traffic there starts to turn. Biffle, I think, got in just to the back. Look at the truck get off the ground there. Watch it jump again in just a second right here. I tell you what, that was as close to
one more angle as to come. I don't think Todd probably didn't know that Jeff Gordon was out there, and they just touched and sent him right into the wall the wrong way.
It looked as though Bodine cut across the bow of Gordon there.
And then as other cars come in, tries to slow down, well, they get involved. Michael Walter thought he was okay. He thought he was through it. And then all of a sudden he gets hit.
Came right up off the bottom.
Of Scott Lagacy's spin. And there, Dennis Setzer's car is already, and there's the Johnny Chapman car you're talking about, was up in the air, high up in the air, and then the fuel, I guess the fuel or oil pump is cut off.